Good morning everyone and welcome back to Attingham Park. This is now day 4 I believe. We're in late spring. It's showing up as day 3, but because I changed the speed that days go by at, I think that's changed. That's messed that up a little bit. But this is the 4th day that we've been playing on this map. We just had the bills for the loan repayments, which were £300 and 186 for running costs on the farm. That's for the day, so quite expensive. So we really need to work at getting that loan repaid. I think the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to see if we can roll that grass field, because that really needs to be done. If we can get a little bit of an extra yield out of that, that would be good. But so far, every time we've tried it, it hasn't worked. So we'll give that a go. I think it's more important to get that rolled and fertilised rather than having it weeded. I think for the grass, we should be okay with the fact that there are some weeds in the field. Let's just have a quick look at how that is doing. Annoyingly, it doesn't tell you the growth phase of the grass. So you can see we've got a lot of fields now that are planted, annoyingly, which means that those contracts will have gone. Our field is ahead on what was that? Is that 3rd phase or 2nd phase? Probably 3rd phase now, so that's pretty good. When it comes to weeds, there's lots now. There's a hell of a lot of weeds. Contract wise, okay, there's a lot of fertilizing ones, so that is good. So I think we're going to have to accept those now before they end up disappearing. So I think field 33, how big's that? 33, yeah, we'll go with that one. It's going to take a while, but I think we just go with that because we really need 15 grand. Accept the contract only. 33 that was. 29, which one's that? That's that one. That's pretty close. That might be a good one just to get done. And we've got to make sure we get all these done today, because if we don't do it, we'll get hit with a fine, with like a penalty, I think, for not doing it. So I'll tell you what, we'll do these two. So we're going to accept that one, and then the other one was 29, wasn't it? So we do that. We should be able to get a decent amount of money from that. And then once we've got that money, we might need to buy a bit more fertilizer, and then we can do that big field. Might even give us a decent amount. How much money have we got on our loan again? Forget these things. 35. So we won't be able to clear it all off, but it will reduce those daily fees that we're getting, which would be good. Right, so let's unfold that. Let's just see if this works first, because we'll get a worker on this one, I think. I wonder if these rollers also do the, what's it called? Ah, yes, brilliant, 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 brilliant. So let's bring up course play. And we need to generate a course, and we're in field 25, so that's fine. Starting location, we'll put that at the edge because we don't want them to start in the middle. Headlands, we're going to do around. Headland passes, let's do 3, keeps them out of trouble, keeps them away from the edges. Starting direction, automatic, that's fine. Okay, let's see what that does. Looks pretty darn good, that does. I think we'll go with that. So now we just go start at the first waypoint and drive course. was that? And he's off. So you can see that this grass is getting longer. So that's good. Unfortunately, that field is now a few stages behind this one. I think this one's at 67%. And that one is at 30-something%. So, yeah, we probably shouldn't have cut it in hindsight. Didn't quite work out as planned. So we'll just make sure that this guy gets going. And then we'll go get cracking on the contract work. Right. So they're off. So that's the extent of the field. 9 mile an hour working speed, so it's going to take some time. I would like to... I think I'll have to come back... Oh, hang on, here's some weeds. Let's see if it how it deals with them. It doesn't kill them. Damn it. Oh well. Well, at least it's being fertilised now, so if we jump out... Fertilised... Yes, this was 30-odd%, and now it's up to 60-something. That's okay. See you later. Okay, check these out. Fertilised 100%. Weeds, not a sausage. It's a healthy looking crop. Very nice. 33% grown. I don't know what 72% is. That the crop moisture? 100% fertilised, and the ground is 9% moisture. I think that's what that means. Alright, so let's go and get the fertiliser hooked up. We'll go in the case. Let's just turn super strength off because I don't want to accidentally pick tractors up. I know farmers are strong, but I don't think they're that strong. Right. So the fertiliser spreader is over here. We've already got weights on the front, so I think that'll all be fine. We've only got the fertiliser that's in this, so we're going to have to be careful. And I think probably what we're going to have to do, we might have to just go and buy a couple more things just whilst we got the money for it. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to pay that loan back, am I? I'm just going to end up spending more money. Right, so it's this field here. These two, they're pretty big. Oh, pretty big. Let's do this one. We've definitely got enough for this. Then we hit B. Get that going. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit, shall we? So we can see the extents of that, because we want to get as much of that in as possible. Don't want to be wasting a single drop of this fertiliser, really. Like I say, I think the turning circle on this is just horrendous. We won't bother going all the way into those corners because, again, doing contracts like this, you need to get about 90% of the field done, probably not even that. So we might as well just conserve as much of the fertiliser as we can. Yeah, this field's not too bad. For £3,000, it's quite an easy one, and being so close to the farm makes it a nice, easy earner. Gosh, there must be something wrong with that turning circle, surely. It's not that bad. Right, well I think we'll time lapse through this one, and then I'll see you in the next field. There we go. Well, I was a bit worried about that. I thought it wasn't going to finish that contract, but that's the first one in. So I think we're going to get that completed now. So that's the first one completed, and that's nice easy money, that is. So we'll collect that from old Leo. Thank you, Leo, mate. 3,668. Boom. Right, and now we'll get cracking in this one, which is a bit bigger, nice and square, nice and easy. Yeah, I'm not sure what crops these are. I wonder if one of these is carrots. These are potatoes. Not sure. Should really know, but I've had this game for a long time and I don't really get a huge amount of time to play it. So I still don't know what a lot of the symbols are all about. Right, okay, I think we'll speed through this. Alright, I'll catch you in a bit.
Sounds like a good place to start. Your feeling seems to be left in the dark. Defeated, tired, screaming, what if you ask your heart? Sounds like a good place to start.
There we go, 29 done. So actually, let's just aim for that gate whilst we bring up the contracts complete. So another almost 8 grand. Nice. Thank you, Leo. And now the last one, Maurice in field 33. Okay, and we got 34%. So we had, so we've used just, I think, what was that, about 11% we've used? So that's not bad. Really hoping that we get away with fertilizing this next field without the need for any kind of additional fertilizer. Oh, it's quite a big field though. I wonder how our helper's doing over there as well. I think he's going to be quite some time, so we'll leave them to it. Here we are, field 33. Field 30 would be a good one to do as well, because I think that's a little bit bigger than this one. Time. Okay, so let's crack on with this one. So yeah, this farm here was the one that I had in the last game that I had on this map, and I'd started off really small. I like split that field into 2 and different crops each side, and had small equipment, but the only thing is that I'd set the month period to about, or the season period to about 9 days, I think it was. So by the time my crops had, by the time they had actually ripened, I had huge equipment for doing other fields. So I had these little tiny fields that I'd split up. I'd split this, the one field over, I'd split that into 2, and I had half of it as grass for hay for the cows, and half of it as barley. And yeah, I had the equipment that I had was way too big. So yeah, I think 3 days per season is quite good when you've got a small farm like this. But if you ended up with a huge farm, say like the same size as this map, if you own the whole thing, then you'd have enough to do to keep you busy for those 9 days per season, which would be quite immersive. Again, it's one of those things where it's a balancing act between being immersive and keeping yourself busy, but also not just being like so repetitive, just being like, right, okay, I've got 3 days of cultivating to do. Can you see him in there? I think he's rendering at that distance. But hopefully still in the field and hasn't ended up in the river, which is just the other side of that field. So I can't see it. It's a bit strange. I'm sure if something had happened, it would say helper is stuck. I feel like I can hear the tractor actually. Well, we'll check on that in a bit. I'm sure normally you can see them at that distance. But we'll time-lapse through this field. So hopefully we get it done without the need for any more fertilizer. But we will find out, and I will join you at the end of this field. We're nearly there, but are we going to be able to make it on this load? 6% left. It's not looking hopeful, is it? We could have been a bit wiser with where I did and didn't do, but I think we're going to have to go and get some more fertilizer anyway, so we'll go and grab the trailer and we'll pick up a couple of bags, because I think we're going to do a couple more farms around here as well, whilst we've got kit on and we're making some decent money. So I wish it was this easy to make 20 odd grand in real life. Where are we going? Back down this way, and then that will probably end up using all of it. It's 4%. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have to really get all the way down there, maybe. But yeah, I think that's a bit too much for it to complete the contract. So we'll nip down, we'll get some stuff. Just wondering if there's anything else that we need whilst we're down there. Let's have a little look at some equipment. Shh. Tell you what, we're not going to be far off. We're at 2% now. Come on, complete it. We're going to go and get some anyway, but it'd be nice just to finish this field. I think any second. Just be frugal, just be frugal. Till you're all the way over here. There you go. sure how much is left on the contract, but it can't be too much because we've just got this strip here. And I really hope that we don't have to go back and go. Oh no, there's quite a bit here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, well, we don't want to waste anything. So we're just going to leave the fertilizer here for a second. Let's get that moolah. Another 15 grand. Thank you. Collect that. Look at this fancy boy. Brian. Fertilizing field 16. Field 46. Where's that? 46, where are you? He's going all right. 46, 46, 38, 40, 46. Yeah, we'll take that. Field 16, field 47. We could do that in a second, but I think it's worth it. Field 3, they're all down the far end, so I'm not going to take them. I'll just take Justine Coggins. We used to have a teacher called Scoggins. Right, hang on. We'll leave that here. And we'll head down the shops. I love the fact that the thing gets dirty. We're going to have to get a jet wash at some point as well. Oh, stop. What did I forget? That would have been an absolute nightmare. If I got all the way down to the shop and forgotten a flipping trailer. I'll tell you what. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. So we'll go and hook the trailer up, get down the shop, get the fertilizer, and then we'll finish that final job. What is it now? It's 1 o'clock. Alright, well, I'll see you when I get back. So here we are again, back at the store. Just turning in now. I had every intention to use indicators and beacons and all this kind of stuff, but I end up just forgetting. So, anyway. So we are here. See how many bags of fertilizer we should get her. So we need big bag fertilizer, solid fertilizer, and get 4 bags. Should be a discount, really. That is fertilizer, yeah. It is fertilizer that we're doing. Just need to check these things because I've a terrible habit of just buying the wrong things. We've got those. Don't need anything else there. Now, one thing that we are going to get at some point, we will be getting greenhouses, which we could afford. But to do that, we also need to get a water tank, which would be a liquid transporter. Something like this. Which has 7,300 litres of water. 8,000, the same thing, but a mod. And that one does it, does everything. Probably be quite handy when we need to get fuel and stuff like that. We can load that in there. I think that's milk, petrol. Yeah, you can put liquid herbicide, fertilizer, pup. So you'd need that and we would need to buy manure as well from the animal dealer, which isn't the end of the world. But we have other things to do to start with, so super strength again. Just get these loaded up. Last one. Oops. There we go. Strap them up. They've all got straps on, so we're good. This thing turned around. And then we'll get back to the next field that we're fertilising. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so this helper has finished this field now. I love the fact that it's got all the green dirt on it from doing the grass work. Needs a clean, that's for sure. So yeah, they finished this field. And now they are coming on to doing this one. So I've just set up the course play course. So they should be going to this first stop. First waypoint, I mean. There are so many weeds in this field now. We're doing something to it. Okay, so then hopefully once that's down, they should. Let's get on and then we can go carry on in field 46. Now, is it not doing anything? It looked like it was on the edge. Right, okay, that doesn't look like it's doing anything. So we're going to have to stop the driver. Left. So we'll go and put this back. Actually, just before that happens, let's just see if it at least gets rid of the weeds. So the roller is on. Is down. Doesn't get rid of the weeds either. Okay. Well, I'm going to put that back then. Probably do both these fields tomorrow with the solid fertilizer, and then that should give us that. The one side should be done. Maybe 100%. I can't remember now. Is it up to 60 something? Such a bad memory for this kind of thing. Okay. So now off to field 49. We have the fertilizer on the trailers there, so we might as well just fill this thing up. So it'll take 3.5 of those. So I mean, thinking about it, probably didn't need to take the trailer. We could have just taken the spreader, but where's the fun in that? Did not realise that's what that was for. That is very cool. enough of that. Right, we'll leave that for now. Let's go back out so we can see. And away we go. Right, let's whiz round this field then, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Have it. Contract complete. So it's got a tow bar. I wondered about that. We hook a trailer up. How cool is that? Well, there you go, we learn something new every day. That's really handy. At least that means that we can take additional supplies with us. And not have to bring 2 tractors. I used to have the, what's it called, like Just Drive? No. Just been the driving mod. It was essentially you set up a load of pathways going each direction, so you essentially had to drive all the roads and just into all the fields, set all the field names up and all that kind of thing, and then you could have a driver drive your tractor to wherever you want using those paths that you set out. So that was really good. And obviously if you were, say, taking the combine, you could have then a helper in a tractor follow behind with the trailers and whatever, or go and deliver the corn once your trailer is full. That's really helpful. But at least with this, you don't need any of that. You can just load up all your fertilizer onto the back and off you go. One-man band. So it's 6 o'clock now anyway in game, and being late spring it is still light, which I know here in the UK catches us like every time. Can't believe how light it is, but I think we'll put this stuff away now, and then that might be it for today, I think. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we can apply another layer of fertilizer on those 2 grass fields with a little bit of luck. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to apply the herbicide as well the same day, simply because I don't think it accepts it until it's in the next growth phase or the next day. Sometimes it is the next growth phase, and sometimes you have to wait for a couple of days with that. But we shall see. Yeah, let's go and put the trailer and this spreader away. Park the tractor up. And then we'll just go and have a quick walk in the fields and see how everything's doing. Watch out for the posts. Getting the hang of it now. And also, I guess what we might as well do is, rather than carrying that over and putting it in the shed, might as well just fill this hopper up. Hopefully it will take all of it. It should do. Is it? Just about. Just about. I'm not going to say anything. And I almost drove into that one as well. And to be fair, we're going to be using this one first thing tomorrow. So we'll leave it on the tractor for today. Right, let's go and have a quick look at how things are going. Ground moisture is going down. 33%. So there's still 2 more growth phases in this one. 64% crop moisture. I think that's what that means. Weeds 0%. Chasing the clouds. Are we? No. Nice thought though. Fertilised 66% in this one. And it's 67% growth. So the grass grows a lot faster than the crops, which makes sense. I mean, technically, I might get two cuts off it. This looks almost ready. 100%. It is. Okay. Annoyingly, it was only 67% fertilised, but there we go. Okay, well in that case, tomorrow we might be doing some mowing. Right, and I think that's going to be it for today, so thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like and a subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. And I look forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.